He just ask question, are you better than when you had 2 years ago? And then you say, well, you say, no. For the question is that if we don't know anything, what could have happened?
And today, we are flipping the script. Everyone is asking, 2 years after President Tinubu's administration, is Nigerians better off today? But as FIRS boss Zaka Adedeji rightly said, the real question should be, what could have become of Nigerians if Tinubu didn't take over? So let's break it down. By the end of the last administration, Nigeria was dancing on the edge of economic collapse. The central bank's ways and means overdraft had ballooned to over 22 trillion. This money was printed to fund deficits, subsidies, and short-term survival to keep the system afloat. The government mortgaged future of oil royalties, crude we hadn't even produced yet, just to service debt and pay for fuel subsidies. It was a reckless cycle of borrowing against tomorrow, to squander on today's consumption. And by projection, by the December of 2023, the country was on track to exhaust its entire future oil-backed revenue stream. NNPC has stopped remitting funds. Subsidy payments had devoured everything. The federation account was completely dry. Nigeria was living on borrowed crude, borrowed time, and borrowed hope. A giant standing on clay feet, ready to crash. But then came in the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It took the boldest decisions from day one.
Of fuel subsidy, unfortunately, the budget that had glimpsed before our extreme office, and what I've heard is that no provision is there for fuel subsidy. So fuel subsidy is gone.
He cancelled the fuel subsidy, the single biggest hole draining our nation's lifeblood. They unified the exchange rate, ending decades of multiple windows that only enriched a few elites while destroying the economy. He curtailed ways and means overdrafts, restoring fiscal discipline. And of course, he introduced transparent budgeting and tighter monetary oversight. These were not easy decisions. They were not popular decisions. They were structural surgery. Painful, yes, but they were the decisions that saved Nigeria. And today, because of those reforms, the story has changed. For the first time in years, NNPC is remitting crude revenues. In just the first quarter of 2025 alone, NNPC paid more into the federation account than the entire year of 2024. FAC allocations have hit historic heights. States and local governments are finally breathing. Salaries are being paid. Projects are being funded. And look around. Massive infrastructures are rising. Take, for example, the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, the Sokoto-Badagry Super Highway, the continuation of even the Kano-Maradi Railway. Bridges, industrial parks, power projects, things that were dreams yesterday are realities today. So whether you agree with every policy or not, the facts are clear. Nigeria was heading for a cliff. Tinubu doesn't just hit the brakes, he turned the wheel. And this is why Zaka Adedeji's question is the real question. What would Nigeria look like if Tinubu had not taken over? The answer is simple. We would have been bankrupt, broken, and begging. We did be talking about fuel queues, FX black markets, and the government unable to pay salaries. But today, we are talking about growth corridors, investor confidence, and the nation finally facing its truth. My name is Osigo Moikiroda, and I am the principal and CEO of Push Radio.